There is strong evidence indicating that following public health recommendations regarding health and safety protocols is effective in the fight against COVID-19. Durham College is committed to providing a safe work and learning space for the campus community. As such, students and employees are asked to follow the guidelines outlined in this video for how to conduct themselves while on campus. Starting with washing your hands. Wash your hands frequently for at least 20 seconds. Best practice indicates that you should wash your hands before touching your face, eyes, or mouth, before putting on a mask or face covering, and before eating or drinking. You should also wash your hands after using a workspace, surface, tool, or equipment that may have been touched by other people, and after coughing or sneezing. Individuals on campus are required to maintain a distance of at least 2 meters, or 6 feet, from others at all times. You are required to wear a non-medical mask or face covering while in campus buildings to ensure everyone's safety. Single-use masks or face coverings should be disposed of in a garbage bin, while reusable coverings should be washed and stored properly. If you cannot wear a face mask or covering, you must complete a risk assessment by emailing susan.smeichel@durhamcollege.ca. Students who cannot wear a mask and come to class without completing a risk assessment will be asked to leave. To get to campus, we recommend you commute alone, if possible, by walking, cycling, or driving. If you must take public transit, be sure to follow public health guidelines. Limited and controlled access to campus is available only to students and employees who have a scheduled on-campus activity, like a class, lab, or in-person appointment with one of DC's student services, as well as students who need to use campus resources, such as the library or on-campus internet connection. Note, at this time, it is encouraged that students only come to campus if it is absolutely necessary. To ensure the health and safety of our campus community, all those visiting Durham College campuses, including employees, students, and visitors, must complete a brief COVID-19 screening questionnaire. The Government of Ontario has mandated this screening process for all post-secondary institutions, in compliance with the Chief Medical Officer's recommendation. The screening questionnaire can be found at www.durhamcollege.ca/COVID screening. For a full list of open entrances into Whitby and Oshawa campus buildings, please check our campus map at map.durhamcollege.ca. For building and campus hours of operations, please visit www.durhamcollege.ca/coronavirus. Only those who are scheduled to attend an on-site activity are permitted access to campus buildings. Students and employees are encouraged to arrive to campus 5 to 10 minutes prior to the start of their scheduled activity. Please stay home if you're awaiting results of a COVID-19 test, have COVID-19 symptoms, have traveled outside of Canada within the last 14 days, or have been exposed to someone who is or may be infected with COVID-19. When you arrive on campus, you will be required to self-screen before entering the college. After entering, students and employees must apply hand sanitizer and walk directly to their assigned classroom, lab, or workspace. While on campus, you are required to bring a face mask or covering to wear inside college buildings. Masks are not required to be worn while eating in designated food consumption areas, but are required when you finish eating. You are required to exit the college once your scheduled on-site class or activity is complete. Please use hand sanitizer on your way out and dispose of any single-use masks or coverings in a safe manner. When exiting campus, students and employees may leave the campus using the main entry points or by utilizing the nearest exit to their classroom or office. Please note, sliding doors remain locked at the current time. If you are unable to attend or continue to go to class or work because you are feeling ill, have traveled outside of Canada within the last 14 days, or have been exposed to someone who is, or may be, infected with the COVID-19 virus, you must do the following. Employees must immediately contact the health and safety officer at maureen.calhoun@dc-uoit.ca or call 905-926-2401. Students must immediately contact the risk manager at susan.smeichel@durhamcollege.ca or their academic school office, who will then notify the risk manager. After you have reported symptoms, an illness, or a possible COVID-19 related situation, you must not return to campus. Instead, you are to contact public health for further direction. As your situation changes, you must notify the health and safety officer or risk manager. If you are feeling unwell while on campus, employees must immediately contact the health and safety officer at maureen.calhoun@dc-uoit.ca or call 905-926-2401. Students must immediately contact the risk manager at susan.smeichel@durhamcollege.ca or their academic school office, who will then notify the risk manager. Employees and students must then immediately go home and avoid public transit. Advise if you require assistance in finding an alternate way home. The school office or supervisor will provide a taxi. Please note, you are not to return to campus until you have been cleared by public health and approved to return by the Health and Safety Risk Management Office. Faculty, school offices, or supervisors who have been advised that their student or employee is feeling ill should immediately contact the health and safety officer or risk manager. The college will work under direction from Public Health Risk Assessment to determine next steps and cleaning protocols as appropriate. While on campus, please comply with enhanced cleaning, disinfection, and hygiene measures. Campus cleaning services are adhering to public health protocol and disinfecting frequently touched surfaces. Employees are also required to disinfect their personal workstation at the start and end of each day. At this time, select food services are open with limited hours only for students already on campus for a scheduled activity. While on campus, please wear a non-medical mask, follow the guidelines and signage, and limit your movement. Be sure to visit DC's COVID-19 webpage at www.durhamcollege.ca/coronavirus for a full list of what is open and closed on campus or operating virtually. Now more than ever, it's crucial